Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
Well, hello. Welcome. It is the KVJ After the Show podcast. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
How y'all doing? It's Thursday here. Getting ready for the weekend. You guys got the big plans this weekend? You doing anything exciting?
I am finishing up editing with Denny's. I mean, we're going to be locked in a room all weekend long.
Oh, yeah. Hangy.
Oh, so many hand jobs.
Yep.
Yeah. I was going to say something else very vulgar, but I'm going to tone it down.
This is the weekend that Panda's going to Buffalo.
Oh, it is.
He leaves tomorrow.
Are you still
Okay.
salty or no?
Salty light.
That means, yeah, she's salty as fuck.
No, I'm not. I mean, if I was as fuck, I would tell you.
Yeah, that's true. You don't really mince your words.
Yeah.
No, not often. I'm just kind of like, all right, whatever.
You're
Okay.
disappointed?
I mean, I
Still?
guess a little bit. Just like, okay, separate vacations. All right. So I booked a separate vacation coming up in November.
You did.
I did.
You're fighting tit with tit. I like it.
I am. Tit for tit.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see Grandma in Kentucky. Not nearly as exciting.
Oh, I'm going to say he's got to be jacked about that. He's like, I love this. How great is that? He gets to go to Buffalo and he doesn't have to go to Kentucky?
Oh,
Yeah.
he comes back free week when he gets... Oh,
Yeah,
Panda, if
you
you're
sh-
listening, let's hang out.
Well, you showed him
Yeah, in your face, Panda.
in your face. Go hang out in Kentucky.
Oh, Panda, hit me up. We're gonna throw a party at the house.
You should.
Wow. Huh. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I had a buddy of mine that used to always do that. He would do his own solo vacations, and
How's that buddy's marriage today?
they're divorced.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the Mexican queen always pointed that out. You know, she notices that stuff because all she does, you know, my wife, she doesn't have any social media accounts, but she goes on and she stalks everyone on mine. I never even use my stuff. I don't even look. And she's just, you know, she's just got that curiosity. She just can't help herself. She's on there like all day scrolling, just looking, seeing what everybody's doing.
It's
Knows
fascinating.
everybody's business. I could care less. And she will be like, do you know what your buddy's doing? Look at him. He's having vacation. He's all by himself. He's on a beach reading. Right. Sure, he's reading. I'm like,
he's reading who the lineup is at the strip club.
She doesn't believe that he's really reading a book. It's not a book.
and I said, look, I said, they're fine. They've been together for like longer than we had. They'd had us by like 3 years at the time, and they've been together for like 15 years. I'm like, they're doing fine. She kept telling me that 2 years later they got divorced. I was like, see, told you. I was like,
Oh, nuts.
yeah, first sign. Yeah, so don't post anything like if you're going to be going on that because you'd be like, look, Panda and Virginia are taking separate vacations, Kev. You know what that means. Like, Kim, it doesn't mean anything.
What you should do, kind of like a Facebook fishing type of thing. Have a drink at a bar. Oh, the bar's great. Virginia, party of one. Hashtag, oh well. Something like that.
Oh, well. Wow. Okay. All right. So this is the weekend for that. So
Yeah.
what are you going to do while he's gone? You're here by yourself.
Well, I've got Magnolia, so
Yeah.
I've got a lot of stuff actually that she and I are going to do. So
Okay.
we're going to have girl time and try to take a negative and turn it into a positive. I don't nearly get to spend enough time with her, just me and
Yeah,
her,
okay.
one-on-one.
Cool, yeah.
Rocco's usually there, and
Right.
he's a little distracting.
Sure.
You know, because he's like trying to pull every cereal box off the shelf.
It's not necessarily that quality mother-daughter time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to have that. That's going to be our main focus.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good weekend.
Yeah.
Good for you, Jay-Bird. Other than just you doing the editing.
That's really all
Yeah.
my personal time right now. I know I'm kind of being a boring son of a bitch.
It's all right.
Well, I've got a bunch of kid events. I've got Boo Bash.
You
Is that
do.
this weekend?
Yep.
Spookyville.
I've got Spookyville on Sunday,
Where-
so Mags is very happy.
That's cool.
Where's Boo Bash?
Downtown at the Gardens.
What time does it start?
4:00.
Okay.
Yep. And then Spookyville, that is right there by the haunted house, the real one. That's the one for kids.
It is. So the
So-
younger kids can go.
So the older kids have to go to the fake haunted houses that are just right down the plaza from that. The younger kids have to go to the real haunted house where there's real demons. So just to keep it straight, that's how they have it separated.
Well, you want to get your toddler possessed.
Yes,
They're-
right.
They aren't crazy enough
So they take them to
already.
the Riddle House. The really young kids have to go to the Riddle House where there's actual like spirits and demons, and they've padlocked the attic so you don't go in there and get scratched.
Yeah, words like possession
Yes.
and
So the real young ones go there, and then they build fake ones for the older kids.
I love it.
Yeah.
They won't let us in that place either. We've tried to get in the place
The
that was
one
locked.
room, yeah, we want to go in the room, and it is legitimately padlocked. You go in there, they have, first of all, like a child's doll that's sitting on the sofa. If you go to the Riddle House, it's a yellow house at Yesteryear Village, South Florida Fairgrounds. You go in there, and I walked in right away, and they have to. It's on a couch, and it's this like child's doll with like button eyes.
Yeah,
remember that thing I
yes.
showed you? I'm like, you're not going to believe this thing. If you made it for a horror movie, you couldn't have made it more horrifying.
Well, they also had a like a clown doll there too. Do you remember that thing?
Yeah,
It was like a figurine.
It was
or
a head,
picture.
just like a
Yeah.
monkey head. It was like a monkey head, monkey clown head that was just sitting.
They know what they're doing.
Oh my gosh, it's
Oh,
unbelievable. And then upstairs, where they supposedly really have like problems with spirits because somebody hung themselves in there.
Ooh.
I believe is what it was. Then they have that padlock because people have apparently gone in there and they wind up getting scratched. It's kind of like what the evil spirits will do.
It is supposed to be one of the top haunts, at least in South Florida.
Yeah, I've got. I'm saving it for next week. I want to get really into the Halloweeny thing, but I've got the best haunts in Florida and the stories behind them. So it's kind of fascinating stuff.
Someone really wants us to go back out and explore the DevilTree. I remember, probably 10 years ago now, we were really talking about the DevilTree and bringing it up. There's a lot of misconceptions about the DevilTree. Everyone thinks it's this one tree. It's not. The tree's hidden. I know exactly where the tree is at, but there's a faux tree, if you will.
Faux tree.
Yeah, and everyone's always thinking, here it is, man, I can see it. It's not it.
I told you about this the other day. There's a new special that features Robert the Doll, which is another one of the stories I'm going to be bringing in. That's at Creepy Doll in Key West. And it's a show. I think it's like on Amazon or something like that. I put it on our Twitter the other day. So if you go in there, you'll be able to find a link to the preview of it. I want to go see that because I'm fascinated to know a little bit more about the story of Robert the Doll. Creepy looking thing.
Well,
man.
they tried to burn it, didn't they? And it wasn't able to burn?
In the preview, they showed that. They showed like they were trying to light Robert the Doll on fire. So I don't know the whole story. I'm fascinated by it. I just know like a kid had it, and the kid's name was Robert. And then the kid like gave Robert his name and then took another name. And like, that's weird. And then he would talk to the doll. And there was always like problems that we're having. Be like going, I didn't do it. That was Robert that did it. And people said that people who walked by swore they could hear like the doll talking. And they don't know if the kid was like, like a ventriloquist and throwing his voice, or if like people really heard the doll talking. But it's enough, it really freaked the hell out of people.
Do you guys believe that items can become possessed, like the doll, or do you think it's all folklore, stories, and movie shit?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because I've never seen it and witnessed it. I guess I'm not closed off to it, but I need to see something to fully give it my seal of approval.
Because Vicky, my psychic Vicky, she does believe in it, and I mean, I think the people who are in that world, they think it's legit, man.
Well, if they believe it, I mean, I tend to believe them.
Yeah.
But you're right, though. People need proof. If you're a naysayer, you're gonna always need proof. I
love
get
proof, and I love irrefutable proof. That to me is what in all this psychic world and mediums and all irrefutable proof. That's what I need.
Well, that's why I like when these astronauts and these military men, they're in their 60s and 70s. Why would they jeopardize their entire career and what they stand for to tell the public, hey, look, there really are aliens. There's UFOs. We are not alone. So many of these guys get together. They're all lying? Why would they lie about that? They're military men. They're going to fucking taint all that? No way.
Yeah, the story of Robert the Doll, they said supposedly the doll was once owned by Key West painter and author Robert Eugene Otto. The doll's alleged to be cursed.
All right. Why is some dude owning a doll? That right there is creepy.
I own so many dolls. My whole bathroom is littered with dolls.
Like a baby doll?
Not baby doll, but...
Supposedly, Otto was given the doll in 1906 by a Bahamian servant who practiced black magic and voodoo. Otto's parents often heard him talking to the doll. At first, they assumed that Otto was simply answering himself in a changed voice, but later claimed to believe the doll was actually speaking. Neighbors claimed to have seen the doll moving from window to window when the family was out. Otto died in 1974. And so that was it, yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, I am looking at Robert the doll. I didn't realize how tall this thing was. It's not like a little baby doll. It's got at least a foot and a half to him.
Yeah, it's currently in the East Martello Museum in Key West.
I would love to own that. I'd love to have that thing.
Oh, that thing's priceless. And also, I can't imagine what they would sell it for, because it is, like, people go to Key West to see Robert the Doll.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, people, there's a type of person that likes all that stuff. If someone gets murdered in a hotel room, a celebrity, they want to be in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
Yeah, so next week I'm going to have some of those stories I'll bring in during the regular show.
I mean, you could not get a more horrifying looking doll. The reason why, it doesn't really have a nose or a mouth. It's just got those eyes.
Ugh.
Do it well. It is thoroughly horrifying.
No other doll that scares the shit out of me is Raggedy Ann doll. I don't like that thing. That thing is fucking creepy.
Who's more creepy, Ann or Andy?
They put, like, as a duo.
Raggedy Andy's horrifying.
Those dolls scare the shit out of me. I don't like Raggedy. It's so old timey. And
Are all dolls scary?
No. Yeah, they are.
Because I was going to say, because the ones that look really lifelike are horrifying too. I remember my grandma had a replica doll made of me
Baby
from
Kev.
like when I was a baby. Yeah, she took a photo in, they made it, and she called it Baby Kevin, and would like talk to it, and it really freaked me out.
That's when we knew Grandma had jumped the shark.
Oh, I knew it was, just a matter of time.
I told you about this.
Oh my gosh.
This one woman would always carry around a doll at Publix, and then she would go up to people and go, "Want to see my baby?" And you're like, "Oh," and it was a doll, and you didn't really know how to react.
Oh my God.
I was like, I'm gonna go get a sub now.
Whoa.
And she has this other guy with her, basically just kind of almost like her handler. It was very bizarre.
That's creepy.
It's crazy. Yeah, I would kind of like to go see a little bit of the story of Robert the Doll. And I do. I need to find out where that show is, because I do want to see that show. I want to check it out if you like that kind of stuff. There's a show tonight that I thought of you when I saw it, Jay Bird, that is debuting. It sounds like it's something that's kind of like right up your alley here. It is a show called 11. It's going to be premiering on A&E, and they do all those murder specials so well. Never heard this, but back in the 70s, which, by the way, was the decade for serial killers.
It was the boom. It was like the start where they really Ted Bundy was the one they gave the serial killer name.
11 teenage girls turned up dead in this small, it was like Galveston Island, Texas.
This is a real story?
Yes.
Ooh.
Police are reopening some of the cases because a guy that was up for parole for a different murder said he killed them, but then he recanted his confession. So now they're trying to find out. A lot of these girls were just walking down a road, and that was the last they were seen.
That's the scariest type of murder, when someone just minding their own business and they get snatched. I mean, I obviously feel bad when hookers get murdered, but it's not as scary because they're willingly going in the car. It takes away that surprise element from it.
Right.
And please don't twist my words. No, I don't want hookers to get murdered, and I don't think they're asking for it.
He's not pro-hooker murder.
No. I know.
For the record.
I know how this shit works.
But it is scary because all of us walk down the street.
We're all not hookers.
Exactly.
That's why it's scary. You could be walking down and all of a sudden, boom,
they get you.
they got you.
That's why you can't let your kids walk down the street.
Kevin, that sounds very good.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be like a multiple part series that is going to be on an A&E. They're just kind of like the Murder Network, man. They seem like they do a lot of stuff pretty well, don't they?
We were talking about it yesterday, me and Denny's. I mean, to realize there's serial killers going on right now, and no one knows where they're at, who they are. There's always a Jeffrey Dahmer just waiting to be.
Is he in Walmart?
Yeah,
Did he see you in the parking lot?
Yeah, and I know
You know, they just look for somebody and then they follow that person.
Well, if you're a super smart serial killer, you realize that you don't kill the same way, you don't kill in the same area, you travel. So if there's bodies being popping up all over the country, that could be the works of a serial killer.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. The show that I was telling you about, Robert the Doll, it is on Amazon. If you have the app, you can get it. And the name of the show is Lore, Lore. He said it's based on real people and events. It started out as a podcast, and they've got 6 terrifying stories from the executive producer of The Walking Dead and The X-Files. Like, here's a little bit of the excerpt from the Robert the Doll story.
Robert is real, and he doesn't like it when you scold me.
Robert is real, and he doesn't like it when you scold me.
Do whatever you want, kid.
Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully you can pull that off and just watch the Robert the Doll one, Lore on Amazon.
Love it.
Yeah.
This
So-
is the time to talk about creepy shit.
Yeah. So if you are into that, you can check it out.
Do you ever watch those serial murder documentaries or shows?
Nope.
You don't? Yeah,
No.
they get...
I will watch Robert the Doll because I'm fascinated to know the story. So that one I kind of want to know. But the other ones that they have in that lore series, it looks like possession and that kind of like stuff. And it's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Not even like 48 hours where they're trying to catch the serial killer where the guy talks like this.
Yeah, no. A lot of them, they take too long, too. Like, I'm just like,
They
can
do,
we wrap
and then
this up a little bit?
When they come back from commercial break, they reset it. And you're like, all right, get to it, motherfucker. Let's go.
They do a lot of recapping.
Yes.
I can't do the
Yes.
commercials and all that. Yeah, no, it's got to be quick and to the point now for me. So anyway, we'll get to that. If there's any stories you want me to throw out there that you like, I think I got like Lake Worth Playhouse and a lot of the other stuff. But
I got
there's-
some stuff to send you too.
Yeah.
Newer stuff that we've never talked about.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Let me see. Got this email from Stephanie. She said, "Hey, I'm a minute behind, but I had to share this nickname that my sister gave a girl once. We'd had the topic a couple days ago on the show. Nicknames you give somebody based on something that happened. We talked about that girl that was getting nailed at one of our events on a boat, and everybody at the bar knew it and was watching. And so she always had the nickname Boat until she had to leave town.
Oh, in shame.
Me and Denny are the Pooh brothers.
For obvious reasons. She said, yeah, this girl went into a bathroom at a party and she clogged the toilet. It overflowed and she just left it for the next person to find, walk in and see it.
Oh.
My sister says when she opened the door, all she saw was shit and corn, and now this girl's known all around town as shit and corn.
That's not right.
There was a girl in college. I remember when I was at High University. This girl went and she got so hammered, she shit herself.
Oh.
And it went down into her shoes. And the next day, I remember Craig Prophet, this one guy that was on our dorm, and it was a co-ed dorm. He's like, you got to go down. He was telling us the story. He's like, her shitty shoes are sitting there like right by the door. And sure enough, they're kind of like little kind of like brown leather, kind of like looking little things.
They're brown now.
And they had darker brown chunks on the back. And forever, this happened our sophomore year, she was known as shitting boots for the last 2 years of college.
Shitting boots.
That's a tough one. I mean, if it happens to a dude,
Yeah.
all right.
And she was still like passed out like in her bed, and her shitty boots were just sitting there, and everybody was parading by going, oh my gosh, it's real.
Oh.
That's messed up.
It was messed up. But
When you
Okay.
poo in your shoes, bring them inside your room with you.
But she was so hammered. I mean, but it's a lesson to yourself. Don't get so drunk you shit yourself.
But can we just make a deal right now? If something ever horrible like that happens and we see one another, we protect each other from it getting out to becoming shitting boots or whatever her name was.
Oh, with your boot on your leg, you could be shit boot real quick.
I could fill up a couple rounds.
You tell me a story about a buddy of yours that apparently he went to this party with his girlfriend but didn't know what he was walking into. He started dating this girl, and he goes to this Halloween party, and apparently there's this dude that was going to ask his girlfriend out. But little did he know that this girl he was going to ask out had a new boyfriend, was bringing him to the party.
So everyone at the party knew this was his big moment. They all knew he liked him, and it was very new with the new guy. So this was he's liked this girl for a long time.
And so everybody at the party is like all excited for her to show up because this is where he's going to ask her, hey, you know, can we go out? And so he's told everyone. That's one of the things too, boy. If you like a girl, don't spread the word.
Don't tell everybody you're going to
Yeah.
ask her out.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
You set yourself up for a big, epic fail.
Oh, we did. So what happens? Everybody at the party's all excited for this girl to show up. Oh, what's going to happen? Romance, drama. And so she shows up, and what do you know? She's got a new boyfriend that shows up to the party with him. And so how does this guy handle it? He goes out back and starts crying.
He got really drunk.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't go, aw.
No.
Man up.
No, he got drunk. He went in the back and
Poor
wouldn't
form,
stop
man.
crying. He's crying because the one dude came because she has a boyfriend, and my buddy said that everybody at the party treated him like such a dick because he's dating that girl. Isn't that messed up?
Well, they're loyal to their friend.
But that gives you right to be a dick to people?
I feel bad for the crying guy.
I do not at all.
No, he did it so wrong. He did everything wrong.
I know, but don't you feel sad for the sad sack?
No, not at all.
I feel bad for the person that got yelled at for no reason.
And honestly, I can tell you what, if she would have shown up by herself, she still wouldn't want to go out with this guy because the picture he's painted and the kind of like way he is, I mean, a dude that would, first of all, like, tell everybody, I'm going to be asking her out. And then she comes in and he goes, I'm going to get drunk and go cry. And then have everybody console me. No.
My buddy said it ruined it.
What woman wants to be with a guy like that?
It ruined the entire party. There was such like a happy vibe to it. It was just, because it wasn't a party that had 100 people. It was one of those weird intimate parties where there were only like 9 people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's just awful, though.
I've ruined several parties, and I've done it accidentally. I've ruined 2 surprise parties by saying, so I'm going to be going to your party. I didn't know I was having a party. Shit, it's a surprise party. I've done that twice. I ruined a girl's sweet 16 birthday party. I saw her and her mom at the mall. I'm like, hey, guys, good to see you. Turning 16, big party coming up. I'm having a party? I'm like, oh, shit. The mom wanted to fucking kill me.
She should have at least hit you.
I mean, if eyeballs could hit.
Eyeballs could hit. Does this excite you? Chipotle is doing everything they can to try to get, like, you know, they had that hip vibe for a while. Everybody was doing Chipotle. It was the place to go.
It was.
Now they kind of got that Tomaine vibe going.
Yeah, I never hear anybody talking about Chipotle. Man, I remember when it was first cracking on the scene. I was going there several times a week. I can't tell you the last time I went to Chipotle, and I don't know if it was because of the whole E. coli thing they had, or
I think that's what did it.
yeah, maybe it was, or maybe I just got burnt out on it. Because I mean, it really is like the same damn thing every time, you know, for the most part. I mean, I know there's different things you can do, but I was in a rut, and I didn't really see how I was going to change it up.
Are they a client?
No.
I've always called them shitpolte because they taste like shit. They don't have a good dressing or a sauce. Their meat's a little dry.
I like their salsa.
It's okay.
Bole is the new Chipotle.
I know, yeah, they're really getting strong on the scene. So Chipotle's doing all these different like marketing tactics. The latest thing that they're doing is they got a deal on Halloween where they'll give you a burrito for $3, which is that a deal? I don't even know. 2 conditions. You have to go in after 3 p.m. on the 31st, and you have to be wearing a costume, which I'm like, I mean, is that like good market? I'm like, seems like a lot of damn work. I mean, I guess maybe they figure people are going to be out dressed up for Halloween anyway, so you're going out to a Halloween party, make sure you come by Chipotle, get a $3 burrito.
Is it half off? It sounds like it's about maybe half off.
It sounds like it's about half off.
Probably. I'm like, I don't know.
I'd say they're about $7.49, $8.49.
It's a lot of work for half off.
I'd say kind of what I thought too. I'm like, it doesn't. Like, am I missing it or are they missing it?
You should, instead of that, you should be like, you know, if you're in a costume, you get a free a small burrito or a small, like, just give a free something.
If I go and dress as a health inspector, do I get it for free?
You won't do it.
I hate dressing up for Halloween, but for this, I might.
If you did go as a health inspector.
Health inspector, Chipotle.
And I'll go as a Chipotle customer throwing up. We can be a dual thing. Hey, do we get a free? Do we get half off?
We'd be the biggest dicks on the planet, but yes.
Oh, I think that's awesome.
We'll get a bunch of pea soup.
God.
Oh, man.
Wow. Yeah, so that's the deal that they got going on. If you care.
I've always thought Moe's was better than Chipotle.
You know what? I like Moe's, and I should like them both more. You ever have places that go in? I don't know why I don't go there more often.
Have you gone to Bole?
I have not gone to Bole.
You need to go check that shit out.
I've gone
it
once,
is
and
good.
I should go there more often, too.
It is really good.
Yeah.
I love that. They instead of getting rice, which I'm not a big fan of all the carby rice, you can get like spinach, and then you get like this meat, but then you put a sauce on top of it, like a ginger. They do spicy. They do not spicy. I love it.
You said it sounds like you don't love Moe's. You kind of put up with Moe's. I'm the same exact way. I'd like it okay.
Yeah.
I think it could be so much better. I think they could really do great things at Moe's.
Yeah, I think I know why I don't go actually now is because you know, I do my meals during the week, and then on the weekend I don't go anywhere that doesn't have beer because I want to have.
They do have beer at Moe's.
Do they?
I think they do.
Craft. Or is it like
now you're just a beer dick.
I am. Well, no, it's just what I do. It's what I
Look,
drink.
he's got a refined palate.
Yeah.
I think we all are we're more beer spoiled now than we were 10 years ago.
I don't really think you're a beer dick. I'm just messing about.
Well, it's like, to me, if I'm going to get the calories, I want to go beer.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to try that sweet potato beer. I hope they have that tonight. Oh.
Yeah.
It is so good. They have it at Lost Weekend on Clematis.
Okay.
It changed my day.
I gotta
was
go in there.
so happy.
We get a little loose tonight or what? I mean, it's almost the weekend, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have a couple beers.
I've been loose since 73.
It's Halloween, dude.
Got it out. Yeah, I probably will, because tomorrow night's a Wild Pants party, but they just do hard alcohol there for us to drink. And they don't have like any craft beer, and I'm off the hard alcohol train, so it's only craft beer for me or nothing.
I'm back on it.
You can get craft beer in the mall.
Oh, you know what? I'll bring
I'm trying
some.
to think. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can. The PF Chang's has a couple on tap.
I'll bring. What's your favorite?
Cooper in the mall.
Yeah.
I don't
Isn't
know
that the
that
new
place.
spot?
Might be.
Didn't they put a new Cooper in the mall?
They had one place that keeps going in and out, and they had craft beer, but it's out
There's
again.
a beer and burger place.
I think that went out.
It did?
I think so. Yeah.
Crap.
What's your favorite? I will bring you. It'll be very turnkey. I'll have a cooler. I'll have your favorite beer. And
I should pack my own. I Cigar City High Life.
Is that I can get that anywhere?
Yeah, it's pretty. Cigar City's all over the place now. They've sold out. Cigar City is in Tampa, and they sold or they combined, I guess, with Oscar Blues that does Dale's Pale Ale, and so it's like you get it everywhere. And I think they're nationwide now.
Cool.
Okay, I just bought a whole cooler for the Hurricane that I've clearly never used.
Yeah. So I should do cooler tonight and tomorrow. So that's probably the good plan. I think I might cooler it tonight too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you do. There's a strategy. That's how we're doing it.
Cool.
No?
What?
I don't think you can bring a cooler to Clematis by night. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Kevin, don't tell anybody.
Don't say you're bringing a cooler to Clematis by night.
Did I say cooler? I meant drooler.
Yeah.
Baby Rocco.
He's a drooler. Rewriting laws.
Probably can't bring a carton of beer in the mall either.
Well, I mean, we could undercover slide that thing in.
Yeah, I honestly do. I pack like on the weekend. I pack cooler everywhere I go.
I don't know.
That is my thing. I am all about the cooler.
Why don't they do? Why shouldn't life just be open container? You know, hey, I mean,
it is in New Orleans. That's where you need to go.
I don't know if I like
Key West.
I don't like follow the rules, Virginia. I don't like it.
Normally, I'm not follow the rules, Virginia, but we have.
I'll
a partnership.
pay while I'm up there. Yeah, wait, while I'm up there at the lawn, I will. But hey, when I'm walking around, I'm gonna need a beer, right? I mean, come on.
Don't worry.
Am I right or am I right?
You're right. Me and Kevin will follow the rules. Kev, we won't bring any beer tonight.
What's in your eye?
Nothing. I'm not winking.
Got a quick birthday shout out. Want to sneak in here real quick. This is Michael for his wife. His beautiful wife, Sienna.
Ah, Sienna.
Mm-hmm.
What a sexy name.
There you go. So thank you very much for that. All right, y'all have a great day. We'll see you tonight. The KVJ 5K Glow Run. Going to be there. The West Palm Beach Waterfront will be there paying for our craft beer at 6 p.m. tonight. And they do have some good crafts that are on. Funky Buddha is going to be there.
Nice.
They do have like Magic Hat is also there, and Goose Island. That's what I drink as well. That's a really good IPA. So coming out now, we'll see you tonight. They got wine, food, all the kind of stuff in a reggae band. So what else could you need? We'll see you there tonight. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.